Alright, let's get started, everyone. Hello, Alejandro, and hello, Stain Class. Is this a Dimo Bojir song? Yes, it is. It's Dimo Bojir. It's, Puritania. That was actually my first introduction to Dimo Bojir. It's fucking great. I recommend the original one. The tapes version is actually pretty solid, too, but then there's the re-recording, which... It's technically better, but the vocal effect was changed. It sounds more like a speech out of an intercom as opposed to a robot. I get the intent, but I just prefer the robot feel to it. Okay, so we're doing Twisted Metal Black today. We're going to try to get Preacher and Dollface and stuff. I'm going to have to use cheat codes, of course. Otherwise, we won't get anywhere. This game, Twisted Metal can get surprisingly tough without you realizing it. No. I'm going to always try and do this later. I forget you can change your drivers, right? 7. Schizophrenia. Avoid theological discussions.
The Lord does work in mysterious ways. He giveth and he taketh away. So it was with my freedom. In my years alone in that dark place, I would often hear a voice calling to me from within.
You are my chosen one, Jebediah. You are my child, here to do my bidding.
Truly, I believed there would be no escape from the demon inside me. I wasn't even a real preacher. I was an evangelist, rejected by the church. I didn't have the strength to fight the demon alone. But one day, I was given a chance for salvation. His name was Calypso. He came to me with a proposition. If I won his contest, he would reveal the truth. It had been 2 years since the beast had entered my mind, controlling my actions, making others believe I was responsible for those killings. But now I had a second chance. I accepted the offer willingly. All I had to do was win, and a path back into the light would be opened unto me.
Just got your chair back from the cat. Hello, Anthenema. The vehicle slate music is so, yeah, it's very industrial. Can Calypso kill the demon inside me? You mean Calypso? Yeah, Calypso was kind of, he's weird. Because the Twisted Metal, if you saw him in 2, he had that big, long red hair. And if you saw him in 4, he had long brownish hair that wasn't quite the same. He has long black hair in the remake of Twisted Metal, but then in the original one, he had like a weird carrot top haircut. Okay, so the God mode is shoulder buttons, up X left circle, up X left circle. Gotcha. Up X circle. Let's try. This one's fast as hell though. Let's see if God mode works here. If not, we're screwed. This game we have to press forward to move. Like Mario Kart, we can press A. And the gun overheats. Oh, what the hell did I just do? I didn't mean to do split screen like that. Like a rear view mirror kind of thing? I forget. It's been a while. Calypso looks like Kane, yeah. I mean, I don't think Creature looks like Kane at all. Oh, shit. Why did I just launch out my car saying repent? Oh my god. Okay, God mode didn't work here. Interesting. What's that? It's alright. L1, R1, L2, R2, up, X, left circle. Oh shit. There we go. Up, let's go. Should work. Now I'll have to. I'll switch to classic controls and then I'll restart it. Switch to classic controls. Hello, Honest Source. Welcome. He's gonna get me stuck. Machine gun upgrade. I have no idea if it's working either, because your health bar will go down, but we'll know if I blow up. If I get blown up with another hit, then we'll know. Because there used to be a code screen in the older Twisted Metal games, you can input them on. One more hit. If I die, one more hit, let me know. This doesn't work for now. Yeah. Yes, the code's not working. I'm gonna... Wait. I could be wrong. Okay, I have no lives left. If I die here, then we'll know. If I live, then we'll know for sure. There's so much shit going on. There's all the medium-sized maps, too. I'd say my week went pretty well, you know. Again, I had my wisdom teeth removed. That was fun. Now we'll see what the game on the screen looks like. I'll take somebody with me, please, before I die. Oh. Wait. Alright, we go to control mode 3, put on classic mode. Yeah, then what's the code? Is it the wrong website? It's shoulder buttons. Wait. Shoulder buttons. Up, X. Wait. Up, X, left, circle. That can't be right. No, we're good. So let's try that again.
The Lord.
It's been okay to do stuff here and there. Up, X, left. If it doesn't work, that'll do a different code site. Because GameFAQs usually has up, down. Up it. Just in case. Yeah, we'll try. Okay. And if you do this code a second time, it like toggles it on and off, so yeah, it's hard to tell. Not how to get good. Triangle's gonna be death of me. Getting a different website ready in case the GameFAQs one didn't work. Okay, right, left, down, up was the code. Right, left, down, up. The up X, up X left circle was not the code. Right, now we got this ready. The views the next show on the chocolate block? I think the views the next show on the chocolate block always being ending. Let's face it, they've had enough legal retractions issued them in the past year alone that makes them like a legal liability. Using fire makes it cover from being sore? Oh yeah, for sure. It's not your neck, it's your throat. No bear either to level the audience. Oh, that's those smaller venues are always much more fun than the big ass venues. It's just more close, more intimate. That's the better part of live shows, you know. Just you gotta leave your house to see this. Also, does help you have an equally good sound guy. Axel, get back here. He's one of the secret unlocks in this game, Axel, supposed to be default. Before 343 took over studio and system and licensing, you're supposed to make Axel the next phase of the series, but 343 just kept the sweet tooth thing going. Find the bombs to launch at people? Oh, those are what little power-ups are for. Yeah, so if like here, for example, that one there is a machine gun upgrade. We find them all over the map here. We get ice bombs and other stuff, like right here. What should I pick up? RiKo. Wallscape analysis. Well, the Lord gives what you needed, and right now I need $100,000. She's got a bomb on me. Fuck. Don't ask about the guys and be throwing at people to slow down everyone. Simpsons or SNL will get off the air. Simpsons is not going to. If you know the people who work on The Simpsons, it's the safe show that keeps paychecks that can work for better cartoons and actually funny shit. Simpsons is just a whatever show to fund their passion projects. SNL was always going to be like the safer version of stand-up, and it's what's going to get more people. You know, it's like you know, the comment about your mother, but you know, Friends got the fan base that it does. I forget how to do the speed boost one. I forget that. One more special that we wear. So we shipped that a long time ago? Yeah, but at the same time, it gets enough ratings to stay alive. Same thing with Family Guy. Family Guy should be off the chopping block first. I feel like it gets less rating than Simpsons. But there's a reason, there's a very good reason why the Simpsons don't do anything creative anymore, and it's not, you know, just the TV show climate. It's because of the fan base. Like, what do you think is the point where the Simpsons like stop being good? This is a genuine question, not rhetorical. Crazy, it's a gunner. Only 6 more to go. Yeah, the PSP one has 8 fighters against, but you load them like 4 cards at a time. Because it could theoretically launch all 8 fighters, but then you have to worry about the PSP battery draining, which was a concern at the time because the battery was not the biggest thing in the world. Fuck off, where's he at? Outlaws been destroyed, yeah. And the AI is actually competent enough for them to take out other drivers, not just you. And around the time Seinfeld did, like I need like a season number. That helps a lot. That's the reason why I'm asking for that specifically. Since Seinfeld was too defined America in the 90s. Honestly, God, they were. Because everyone's going to ask about season 8 Simpsons if you're aware of that. Get out here! What the hell am I car? I didn't flip, it just flipped for me. Oh damn, the music stopped, it took too long. And looping in this game is kind of weird, it's not very consistent. Some chat look great, others not so much. Curb Enthusiasm was a show that went way too long? Because here's the issue with going on too long. Unless you know damn well you don't got any more steam in you, you keep thinking about doing as much as you can. So typically you undershoot, or you could get another good season, or you overshoot and you want having not so many good seasons. Because Simpsons, like season like 11 to 17, it actually had a lot of good episodes in there, like the Old Man Yells at Cloud kind of thing. But the issue is that instead of having a 100% like shootout rate, they were having like a 70% shootout rate. So the show felt worse, But even though the highs were just as high as they were in the Golden Age. The Simpsons isn't as good as it used to be because of the reaction to the principal and the pauper. And if you don't remember that episode, that's the one where my principal Skinner is a fake and it's really an imposter from Vietnam and stuff like that. It was controversial because they took a long-term established character and just kind of, so the people who saw it, ruined him. Oh shit, get out of there. The hardest part about that, The Simpsons before they had, whether you like it or not, The Simpsons is a deconstruction of the family sitcom to the point where it became a reconstruction. The Simpsons essentially defined the dysfunctional family formula. I mean, when's the last time we've actually seen a functional family on a proper sitcom? It's been decades. But what happened at the Principal the Pauper show that The Simpsons, even in its glory days, because season 1 through 8 are considered the best seasons, that even in its peak, its apex, The Simpsons were not invincible. And anything that began into high risk afterwards for most people was deemed a little too much. So The Simpsons kind of went more in the pop culture direction in the later years and then just stopped afterwards. Something funny, stopped trying. Every time they tried something new and interesting, instead of being met with fear and applause that they did in the older seasons, they were now met with skepticism if they could even pull it off in the first place. The thing about SpongeBob, yeah, but SpongeBob is a little bit different, I would argue. Because SpongeBob actually had an ending point. It was supposed to end after the movie, but then the show got renewed. The funny thing about SpongeBob, if you watch the Patrick Star show, it's the same thing as Simpsons. SpongeBob is now the safer show, which is for a paycheck, and Patrick Star show can go like Ren and Stimpy level of holy shit crazy. I actually had a gag where like the old SpongeBob days where I ripped off somebody's face and put it back on. What a hot wife! What about Simpsons? SpongeBob? Oh my god! I'm trying to think. I was thought for a second, like, why does SpongeBob have a poo? That I'm confused. Welcome to the Krusty Krab. How can I help you? Mr. Bobbat, we do not do that here. You turn around and you will leave. It was too big to end, but at the same time, SpongeBob was manufactured like Teen Titans Go to become this too big to fail giant, where they were literally canceling cartoons in season 1, like Harvey Beaks, because season 1 of Harvey Beaks couldn't get season 3 or season 4 or season 5 SpongeBob ratings. You can't expect the show that's been on for like a couple of months to get the same traction the show's been on for literally decades at that point. Let's fire the hot jambalaya, let's go! And they were still good episodes, but then a lot of the writers left to other shows. And they became executive producers while trying to make other cartoons, that actually wanted to make. Trying to think about the cartoons. It's hard not, because there were only a handful of good cartoons, and I think even less than most people. I did not like Adventure Time. I loved the regular show. I didn't like Steven Universe. And whenever people have good shows like Bluey, I'm like, do you really like these cartoons because they're good, or you like them because you have an excuse to watch cartoons again? Like, do you actually appreciate animation as a medium? Because I'm not saying you can't be a grown-up and can't watch cartoons, but it feels like it's just like a cope because they don't want to try to accept it. It feels like they want the cartoons that they grew up with, like all the millennial cartoons, like Batman the Animated Series, Hercules, and Gargoyles. It feels like they want those to be seen as high art, but genuinely don't really care about cartoons past that, Like, they want their childhood to be appreciated as high art, nothing else. I know I'm not going for the end just quite yet. Well, goose. Get back here! They're trying to juke me, damn it, just die! Shit. I gotta kill Axel first, he won't get out of my way. Here we go! I mean, chat's going as fast as the fucking cars are right now on my screen, so holy shit. I'm like trying to do the chameleon eye. Not working! I can look at two things at once! Oh, Tough Puppy. Like, how are you supposed to know that Tough Puppy was a parody, bro? Here we go. Although I do think Tough Puppy was like the last good cartoon that Butch Hartman had produced. Well, it came afterwards. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I like weird ideas, but that just felt like it didn't sell me on it, bro. You can't hide from me. I just threw a crazy lunatic and his fucking truck blew up. Bro, goodbye, Dark Side. TV, yeah, TV's just trash, yeah. Yeah, because the hard part about, I think it comes from three places, like why they do it. Because you're always taught, you know, if you have, you know, power, change the world, be the good you want to do, whatever. And so it's like it worked for Mr. Rogers because he generally led by example, and was a genuinely good person. Like what you saw on TV was the man you got off screen too. But some people legit just can't think past cartoon characters. It's fucking sad. Reticle, sorry. Oh my. Talk about the X now. Lasting late longer than Johnny Carson. Well, at this point, I'm not surprised. A lot of people just see this position because they know the right people. And nowadays, even the good people who are talented, it's because they know the right people. To make the magic happen. Yeah, I never liked Kimball, to be honest. I mean, like, when he was as far as him being a Stan Night guy, I didn't see his concept before, so I can't speak to that. But even when he had like other people on, he was just the least funny guy. Like, I liked Conan O'Brien. And even then, he figured out he liked interviewing people more than being a late night host, especially during the lockdowns. Now, there's a podcast where he interviews what the fuck he wants to. He can ask what the hell he wants to. He doesn't have to worry about whatever the networks. So say, like, you know, the networks aren't like, you can't ask that question. Roadkill is gone, and Overwatch is now down to one more character. You would think of Overwatch would make it like a Twisted Metal-esque game, because that's perfect, man. Say they have to put everyone in there. It would be neat. Oh shit. Damn it, Axel. Prepare the crazy frog. Yeah, buddy. I mentioned it before last time, but I would love to see them bring back just Metal Dark like this. Maybe like a Mario Kart Double Dash kind of deal. You got 2 people in it per car. Like story mode kind of fixed cars, but or do like Sonic vs. Capcom where like the ending you get is the pilot, like the main character you pick. So your partner immediately can rotate. So let's say I have Raven and I've got Preacher here. So if let's say last minute I switch in a Raven and I get the killing shot with Raven, then I can get her ending. If I switch back to Preacher before the killing shot, then I can get Preacher's ending. Would be a nice, easy way to get everyone ending without having to completely double track. Oh, and heads up about Suikoden. I'm gonna get Suikoden this weekend because I was gonna buy it today for like 5,500 yen. But apparently, because Tokyo Game shows this upcoming week, this week, upcoming days, we'll have it on sale. So I'll wait for sale to get that then. And no special weapons. Come on, Spectre, time to go. Very rarely does the game ever get like this, where you literally eat it into his faces. Call me Exodia, we're about to obliterate this bitch. One enemy left, can't you count? There's no one left on my screen. Yeah, but God mode, you still can lose it. You get knocked off of like a multi-story building. It won't save you from that. Shame Conan got cam before Kimmel? I thought Conan left. Like, he was like, I'm kind of done with this, and so then, he thought, if they're gonna fire me, I'll have my backup plan ready. Unless you mean, like, when he took over, like, the late night show for, like, 1 season. Game stop? Hello? Oh, that's weird. It's spawning for a second. It's probably just a personal taste. The battle to death, the blood, the content is brutal, and somewhere I think, my God, I think I like it. Cause I know he was like late night show host for Prison Jay Leno for like 1 season, and then that was it. And then he went back to being the Conan O'Brien show. To be fair, replacing Jay Leno was like one of the hardest things to do. It's like trying to replace Reggie Fils-Aimé as Nintendo spokesperson. Good fucking luck. You can do good, but well, now I gotta take my other painkillers, bro. Right about an hour. You get rid of the clown first. Fuck that clown. Fuck that clown. Sweet Tooth will come back to bite you in the ass if you don't take care of you first. Quit living! Oh my God! Yeah, buddy, let's go. I wanted to kill him, but hey, he's gone. Hold on, guys. Get him iron side. Still on Trump's cringe Haiti T-shirt. I do not remember the cringe Haiti T-shirt. I think it was around the time when that gamer, like the coolest gamer segment started, and they had that Sony roast. The game has been on for 45 minutes. We have not pressed a single damn button. I managed to completely roast Sony with just one sentence. Just. Something I'm fake. It's not like I'm fake laughing. I can't laugh all the way still. High speed isn't running up a fucking G-Man from Half Lives, you know. Whoa, we got all 10 of them hit. That's actually pretty sick. So we got burgers. Hey, grab some. Half the game is strategy, half the game is running around stockpiling. If you're playing, you know, without God mode on, you really got to be careful with the health kits, because nothing worse than you about to kill your enemy unless you grab a health kit and they're good again. The most bullshit one though was the last stage of Twisted Metal 3. Or legit, they don't tell you there are respawn points. And if you don't get rid of those respawn points, your enemies will keep respawning. Let's go. Go ahead. I mean, we got time. We're not near the end yet. You can grab, make yourself something to eat. You just eat bread. You don't put anything on that bread. You some half dry ass bread. Actually, like, too hard bad. I'm having like toast right now. Got him. Team 3, Metal 3 and 4 made by the 343 Studio. 343. That's fucking Halo. Was it 987 Studios? 789, something like that. Yeah, and 3 was kind of a miracle because they got the rights to Metal, but they didn't have access to the engine. So in 9 months, they had to make a new engine from scratch and make a whole fucking game too. Behind me, let's say. My yellow jacket. Where's he at? And there, that's a wrap for this stage. Should be warm enough to drink finally. Oh, the mid boss, right? Hate this. Minion Stadium. This is the main reason why I use God mode. Holy Minion. The Infernal Shields win Lester's contest, but I will destroy him. Hello, Animate. Welcome. Nintendo C. We stockpile as much as I can first. Electric shield's gonna do a death move. How goes Hearts of Iron 4, man? I think it is unlockable in this game too. Yeah, I have God mode. I might not know how hard it's gotta be without God mode on. Somehow destroyed? Okay. Oh, fuck, you got a back bounce. Shit. Come on, damn it. Oh, shit. This is just too fucking much. There we go. Fuck is this? Thomas, the nuclear 16 wheel. He's SpongeBob now. He's like 18 wheels. He starts doing the fucking hitchhiker dance with the yodeling. He gets run over. You're supposed to beat this normally. This is on medium difficulty too. We got the power bonus. Toasty.
When a man is lost in darkness, it is wondrous indeed how his mind will find shelter in memories of the past. I thought back to that fateful night. I had been approached by a young couple who brought to me their child. I was to perform one of my most important duties, an exorcism. But the beast was too powerful, even as I ministered to the child. The demon brought its foul influence upon me and entered my mind. My soul was trapped. All I could do was cry out inside as I tore that church apart. The demons hatred raged all around, killing everyone in the church. Countless millions of years it had been hounded by the warriors of God. And now, it was going to make me pay.
Open up in there! This is the point!
And then, the creature abandoned me, right when I needed it the most.
Get your hands in the air! Do it! Do it now!
Every waking hour since, I've feared the demon. But now I have a second chance. When I win this contest, I know the Lord will welcome me back with open arms.
Yeah, it's only the halfway point, guys. Let's go so much one. Let's go. You haven't missed anything too much. Like, you just came in right when that cutscene started. But the minion fight, you gotta break it for all four shields, and that's the hard part, because that thing is just... You see, those things are just designed to drain your health. Now do you see it was a demon? He killed those lost souls and tarnished my good name. Hope the Lord will take me back. My favorite stage, let's go! In the penitentiary, let's go! Oh, E-list this time Sweet 2 can be used in. The semi-driver before I'll tell you something. I think the semi-driver was saying something to the effect of "Get off the road, you maniac," or something like that. It was actually one of the few episodes that actually had a Game Boy release on that Video Now Game Boy. It's funny enough, you couldn't actually use the Game Boy player with the Video Now cartridges. I think for piracy reasons, they didn't want people recording it. But it's Game Boy quality. No one's gonna want to see that. Sorry, I don't trust the clown. Honky honky. Let me in. Let me in. This game is just so much fun. Crashing, thrashing, breakdance. That sounds like something you would see when your friend is like uber drunk at the bar. It's like, no. Take her inner demons and just push them somewhere else. Well, that sounds like a band though. CTV, like Dirty Rotten Imbeciles, DRI. Have you ever heard Turnstile? It would sound like that. Like crossover thrash. And a bit more like the punkish Slayer. Well, you would add like a little bit of like hip hop. It's like Limp Bizkit, but without the Fred Durst and better lyrics. And more thrash, obviously. He's stopping! He's stopping! He's stopping! It's the fucking haunted house one I don't like. There is a band called Anal Cunt. Yes, there is. I think they're, if I remember correctly, they're the grindcore or death metal. I can't remember which one it is. It's been a while. This could be getting my bands mixed up right now, which is probably the case. Jinx, there's no band named Jinx apart from aware of. probably would be some punk band or some emo group. No, Midwestern. Wait, no, Midwestern math rock. That's what they probably would be. Odo, this one remixed by Space Ninth actor. Even William Shatner recording that one album of his. What's going on, man? I hate Warthog in this game. He's fun to play. I'm a bitch to play against. That was Odo saying anal cunt on the convention or something like that. That'd be hilarious. It's like when that one band, Duck Sauce, came out and had that one song, Barbara Streisand. Everyone thought that Barbara Streisand had a new song called Duck Sauce. Himself. Holy shit. Oh, this is the one I don't. Oh shit, this is the one I don't like. And when you come in here and there's like only like 2 of you, it becomes a nightmare. Where you at? One more. Fuck. RiKo. Oh, shit. I thought it was gonna work. Damn it. Oh, fuck. I don't like the way it looks. Oh, I can. Oh, I'm the one summoning the attack. I thought it's summoning on me. Like, what the fuck? Thanks for saving the game. Gameplay wise, I saw all these missiles. Because he's legitimately superhuman in lore. Wait. It depends, like... It's always like he dies and that was like working him to bring him back kind of a thing. But I think at the end of 2, he removed himself from the legs. And the arms from the wheels. And he survives on like just sheer willpower alone. Small men, why'd you afford me no sanctuary? Yeah, and all the dialogue for all these characters are like, in character, which is great. And I wouldn't even have a loading screen to see that. Myself, some point, I just say this when the round starts. It's one of the smaller maps, and it's great. It's much easier to find your opponents. Someone like Warthog, it may not be your best map. Yeah, there's a reason why they wanted him to be the successor to Sweet Tooth as the face of Twisted Metal. It never happened, unfortunately. And when the original studio got the rights back, they Sweet Tooth was too synonymous with the brand at that point to throw them under the rug. Yeah, some of the characters that you can unlock have endings, some don't. It kind of bummed me out, but now that I understand there's like a lot of development crunching time, I can see why. We keep overshooting these minions. Hit me so hard my game went dark for a second. Holy shit. Halloween series only able to leave Michael Myers after Halloween 2. Exactly. Halloween 3. Oh wait. As a horror film, Halloween 3 is the best one. No doubt about it. But the difference between Sweet Tooth is different. Sweet Tooth actually has some cool characterization. I can see why people like him. I just don't prefer him. It's preference. And again, I'm the weirdo who prefers Reptile and Smoke. It's the Scorpion and Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat. I know I'm that weird guy. I tend to like the second or third favorite because I just think there's more substance, while the popular ones tend to be the ones with the most cool factor out the gate. But after Twisted Metal Black's ending with Sweet Tooth, oh, I definitely get why he's the most popular character. It's yeah, but Michael Myers, I hate to say it, he's kind of a boring character. I know it's controversial to say with horror fans, but Michael Myers is so boring. Like, you're just Halloween 1. There's nothing much about him. Just serial killer with these skills after boring. 2 is when they started adding the whole "he's your brother" thing, which gave it a lot more weight. And then at most we do 1, 2, H20, H2O. That as a trilogy is damn spectacular. But then that made too much money, so they made fucking the one after that, Resurrection, right? Sort of Busta Rhymes kicking it in, and just completely downplayed that made H2O such a great conclusion as a trilogy. I'm not saying that 4 wasn't fun, but 6, man, there was no way to win Halloween 6. I only say it's controversial because have you seen the new Halloween movies, like the Halloween 2017, the Halloween Kills at the End of Halloween? Because the thing with those is that it's literally the first Halloween film, and then this reboot trilogy are sequels. Which I call them like the Son of the Devil, Son of Demons. It's like, but that happened in Halloween 4, which is along the canon. You're trying to say all this cool, demented shit that he did, but they're in the film that you de-canonized. So you can't double dip on something that you don't want to get dirty with, you know? You can't decanonize and then claim that you're not going to actually do them again in your films. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Even Halloween realized Michael Myers in it. It's just like, what's the point? I mean, unless the whole point is that you don't see him, and unless the point, if this was the point, they didn't do a good job of it. If they're trying to do the whole you don't see him until it's too little, too late, then they should have been more clear on that. Evil dies tonight. What goes on a junkyard dog? Like onions, chili, cheese, the sweet taste of revenge, and some more oil. Bing, bing, let's go. What a whole movie, shit. Grim, buddy. See, what's the horror movie or a movie? What are two movies that you used to be scared of as a kid that, looking back, you felt was kind of silly? One can be horror, one can be non-horror. Yeah, if you're gonna watch the sequels, I would say watch Halloween 2, because it legitimately is a sequel, as in it's the next fucking day. Like Halloween night extends to like the morning of the November 1st, and then H20, H2O, because those three as a trilogy, because H2O actually respected Halloween 2 when they were doing that. Oh my god, that's how you do a fucking proper send-off. And Halloween 3 is the only other Halloween film I would recommend, but it is a standalone film. And as a horror film, it's genuinely the scariest. Because Halloween 2 wasn't even supposed to be Halloween 2. Halloween 2 was only made because Halloween 1 was so popular. It was supposed to be Halloween 1 and then Halloween 3. And Halloween 1 was even supposed to have that iconic Michael Myers soundtrack. It was just done because... Whoa, I forgot. Save state. I genuinely forgot about the fucking... I know it's at 100 stories up, but still. The car's controlled great until you're on the edge and they control like fucking butter. And if you don't want it to be buttery smooth. So yeah, it was Halloween 1, Halloween 2, H20, and then Halloween 3. Yeah, if you've seen the movie Trick or Treat, the anthology film, that's another good one. It's in the same kind of vein. I like anthology horror films. I think horror anthology series. I don't get why movies are so afraid to do that. Like, it works for TV shows like Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark? So why is it that movies are so afraid of that? It's great because you can make sequels to them later on, especially direct-to-DVD sequels. But then you can also have new attempts at everything. You already got, you know, franchise backing. It suits. Get back here, you coward! Oh shit. Normally I don't do this here, but just for this stage, I'm so prone to being knocked off the stage. Like that slight little bump going down, it triggered my flight or fight. Like, oh fuck. This is the one I don't like so much. Like that. So there is a way to get around that ramp, but it's all very risky. And we're gonna need our life for the last fight because you're gonna fall off there too. Yeah, if you're not fast enough, that happens too. Yeah, you choose the billboards was a nice little touch. This is the one map I have not fucking memorized at all. Fuck. All my combat in one area, the best I can have them come to me. They're risky, but it's way better than having everything go off. Where'd he go? Alright. Time to save again. So we do something. Okay. Goes here. Halloween 2 was the first soul left off. It was midnight. It was morning hours of November 1st. Oh, I thought I said that. Well, yeah, the point is it's literally just like legit continue. You could edit out the credits. And then you wouldn't even know it. So you could make it like a 3-hour-long film, and it works. And Halloween 3 was supposed to be Halloween 2, yep. Zombie Island 6 was movie that's good as a kid. Dude, Zombie Island as a kid got to me as a kid. It was the cat lady reveal, and most of all, the wax voodoo doll scene. That shit, that got to me. That's terrifying. Because most times you see cartoony voodoo dolls with like pins and needles, but to literally melt, like, that was scary. Oh, quit moving like a... Ah, stop. What the f... Oh my god, load. Nah, I keep forgetting that ain't it either. The braking in this game is like so fucking... Okay, so can't go around that way. This way then? Alright, there we go. Let me save it here. Yeah. 10 minutes I'll grab something to eat. And I'll come... Yeah. I mean, I just grab them off my side because I gotta eat something for the meds. I need my jaw start hurting and then streaming and shit. Actually, oh yeah, atmosphere worked, and I think what made it scary was that in other time with Scooby was the tagline. Because unless you grew up after the movie, Scooby-Doo's monsters were always fake. So having one that the monsters were real, it was a genuinely scary thing because at that time we'd never seen Scooby and the gang in real life, in real danger like that before. And he's gone. So you gotta be careful, they can do that to you too. You can also get rid of them for that. Right, there's only one left. Let's do this. Kid on Street, Silent, and some part Lord of the Rings trilogy. Oh yeah, because the effects of Lord of the Rings trilogy were very, very good. Don't you want to see Terrified of the Cloud Rhino from James the Giant Peach? Oh yeah, that was good. Because the movie looks like all like nice and gentle, and the rhino's just like, ooh, you kill the parents in like 10 seconds. Like, it was like 7 seconds flat and something like that in the book. I'm thinking the rhino's like probably why they replaced the. Because in the movie they had that whole underwater pirate thing that looked like Nightmare Before Elm Street. But I know in the book it was. I'm reading it. There was this part where they had all the seagulls, and they're going like the rainbow, and the rainbow was like actual paint. It was drying on the birds, and all the birds like becoming petrified. And they were slowly starting to sink down and rapidly. And I think after how crazy the rhino looked, they probably were like, yeah, we can't do two of things. So the king of being scared, the shit was in the theater. Want to take me out of the theater? Oh my god. me think about what. I just get a child's play. Child's play. That was what.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully. Time's up.
Maybe Armageddon, the law demands a surrender, but he answer only to a higher power. Yeah, because when you have a cousin who has like the real life-size Chucky dolls, and you get the Child's Play 3 one with the jagged makeup and the battery-controlled one that walks with sensors with a stabby motion, yeah, you're gonna be fucking scared shitless as a kid. Wait, oh no. Did it actually load the wrong save slot? Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to. Oh, fuck. Did not mean to do that. I have to feel grim again. Did not mean to do that. So sorry, guys. I meant to like save it, not load it. "37 seconds flat." What thing you remember? May have been the movie version. Oh, the Harry Potter one. I think the part with the book. Like in the library, and the book's fucking face. Like you weren't expecting that shit. Skull Native and Peter Kong, King Kong. That one stays with you. I mean, Devil's Backbone, the one by Guillermo del Toro. With the drawing of the baby born without a spine, like that was just like, fuck, man. I forgot the whole movie was during the Spanish Civil War because that fucking thing. That's all I remember as a kid. See that, and the ghost kid walking around. Whoa. I have to use a tanker to blow that fucker up, right? I'm legit to remember how to do this shit. Get closer. Come on. Get back. There we go. Where's he at? Come on, get back to telepath. Come on. Tank, where you at? All the missiles I can get, stockpiling this shit. Nosferatu cameo and a graveyard shift. Oh shit. Oh. Was it because Sandy turned this god-awful horrific monster in there? God damn. It just ran me off the edge. Damn, she's coming back. These are two tankers shit. Now we can get him. Okay. Too close to the edge, she'll get you. Let me see this quickly. Say. Pinhead! You pinheading what he's packing? Yo! Oh, damn. So close, man. No! Fuck. Let me help him. Reset. Good, okay. Right. 2-1. Alright, Warhawk is done. I'll let you guys see the ending. I'll be right back while I grab my food.
The contest was mercifully at an end. I had triumphed over the darkness. I visited Calypso. It was time for him to prove my innocence and clear my name. And yet, he seemed hesitant. I made no promise to clear your name, he said. I only promised to show you the truth. And the truth, he said, was that the demon wasn't real. The voice inside me was a figment of my imagination. My God, it was all in my mind. The exorcism? It wasn't an exorcism at all. It was simply a baptism. It was Judgment Day in that church, and I was the angel of death. The truth had been delivered indeed, but not by God, but by Calypso. He was right. I was, as they say, insane. My whole life I'd been trying to silence that voice. I even performed rituals to show my loyalty to God in hopes that he would save me. But nothing worked. A man cannot hide from himself. There is only one path before me.
After that lovely cutscene, of course, we're gonna fucking save. We're gonna unlock them saved. Yes. Could feel kind of bad for creature predictable but tragic twist. I'm skipping that. Never seen the copyright strike. None after the fact that fucking song from Rolling Stones got me blocked worldwide. One of the Mafia 2 videos. What do you spend in England? So two things. Texas is the only state in the US, and everything from Texas is terrifying. People remember Fall Out Bird from the 80s more when it comes to the two theatrical Sesame Street movies. It was white kids, you know, nail gun skit. You don't think of the Penn and Teller nail gun trick? Save state. Surprised you haven't. Alright, let's do Dollfaces. Yeah, the part of it that got toned down is that in that second part right here, when they showed that he went on in the church, they actually had fully animated and voice acted him drowning the possessed baby. And then the last one are like, yeah, we might want to dial that down a bit. But yeah, they recorded and animated it and everything.
I was a bad girl one time. And now I'm gonna pay for what I did forever and ever and ever. I should have done what I was told. I should have been more careful. I shouldn't have defied Mr. Creel. That's why he did this to me. I've been alone for so long. But then, one day, I had a visitor. His name was Calypso. He said he could make it all better. He said we were gonna play a game. It was the key. The only one that could open my mask. 7 years I'd been locked away inside my Dollface. If I won the contest, I'd get the key. But I've been so bad. Do I really deserve to be free?
Buy a spare part from the junk road where we found the pieces of a mask. Right, left, down, up. Let's go. Alright, let's save it now. There we go. Yeah, these guys were on something else when they made Twisted Metal Black. They were all on these very dark, on super high psychological kind of trips when they were trying to emulate the stuff. I mean, it's why this one's the darkest game of the series, even though the 2012 one came pretty damn close. While it is dark on there, they don't get the same under the hood layer. Especially with the theory that this is all in Sweet Tooth's head. Because the theory is that this is how Sweet Tooth sees Twisted Metal. So in other words, it could be as upbeat as Twisted Metal 1, 2, and even 3. 4 even. But this is how supposedly Sweet Tooth sees it. That's a popular theory. I'm not sure if Jaffe confirmed it. Yeah, I really play heavy carts for a reason. But the most I do heavy is Mario Kart's Rosalina. But because, you know, on the motorbike, she can drift a lot easier. And if you time with speed boost, it's really hard for them to pass you. This is clearly not that kind of logic here. Yeah, a lot of these endings had like some alternate toned down content. Not enough with this creature. But still, I mean, is this the tone for how wild this game is? Tactical Bacon actually has a video on all the cut and altered content. How's Wild's imagination if the theory is true? Yeah, because the theory, I mean, Tactical Bacon, to be fair, he's like the guy you go to for Twisted Metal shit. But the theory is that everything is built around his warped mindset. So cases of like how revenge works, and Raven's the good character, one of the only like 2 good characters, but the only one in this game. Even her sense of justice is fucked up because she starts going to get revenge for a friend. Or the end, she actually enjoys killing for Twisted Metal. And again, you watch the VOD of that. When Raven's ending, if you remember from last time, it was one of the few times Calypso just grants it. There's no strings attached. Calypso's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I can get behind you. It's good. It's demented. Let's roll. Oh, Grimdark is really fucked up in black. And they did tone it down a little bit too, just like with a line or two. But conceptually, most of these people were able to get. But conceptually, most of these went through without a problem. You just can't have the idea was good, but how far do you go? Very few people can stomach, even in a comedic context, the killing of a baby. So any other game, I look like a fucking madman. That's my specialty, to ram into everybody. Fuck, he dodged. Flash has nothing on me. Nothing! Toasty! Fuck you, Warthog. Yeah, that's the thing about it. Other than 2012 and this one, Shimo isn't really like that upfront dark, like played straight. Usually it's like dark comedy. Oh, why did I have the audio for a second? Not gonna waste that shit. Oh, for fucking sure, yeah. I mean, it's why parts of it, even though they have on the off-road or off-road racing one, the PSP one, there are parts of the darker theme put there, but so the darker ones are closer to this, but not quite as dark. It's like 70%, and the other darkness is from the implications rather than anything else. But the lighter ones go to like Twisted Metal 2 kind of thing, so it's like nice in between. But some people consider this one to be the best one because it's played straight, you know. In other news, Chainsaw Man the movie has finally come out today in Japan. It'll be out next month in America. At the same time, Kimetsu no Yaiba has the biggest opening weekend for any R-rated animated film ever in the United States. Considering the last film was the highest grossing film in the Japanese box office, even more than Your Name. Holy shit. My gun isn't as powerful as the others. Yep, Chainsaw Man movie, yep. A lot of these newer anime are actually like doing the thing where instead of making a whole arc they're adapting it to a 2 to 3 hour long movie. Which, to be fair, if you can do the whole thing in that running time, do it. Why drag out and force it to be an entire goddamn season? When your movie has a higher production budget, it looks better, and it also makes more money out the gate. And this one is part, just like Kimetsu no Yaiba's film, they are part of the series. It's not like One Piece with a non-canon. You gotta actually know what the hell's going on. Oh shit, that was close. can't hide from me. Damn it. There's Yellow Jacket. 5 more left. Warhawk's gone. Yeah, it's kind of funny how Japan's doing all this some of the movies now, and America's still like not much 2D. But if you haven't seen the trailer for it, it actually looks really fucking good. Like people are saying that first time in a long time, a trailer is actually impressed them by the animation quality. We did it, Patrick! We saved the town! There is no more manslaughter. Let's go. No more outlaws. Only one left is Axel. Did you get the health pack? We did it. Who's left? I thought that was everybody. Fucking grim. It's always Mr. Grimm, weirdly enough. We'll save the game. Overwrite that bottom one. What would happen if you tell everyone about the man behind the manslaughter? Let's do the... I think we did the figure last time. Says innocent. I don't care anymore. Now, after what happened to me, no one is innocent. Alright. This feels like what Twisted Metal. This one feels like they wanted to do in Twisted Metal 4, but they did a lot better because 4 was so bad. They had to give you a speed boost and making the match smaller. Come school tutor from Dollface? Yeah. If it wasn't so prominent, they probably would have put one of those kinds of characters in this game, you know? Again, it's so prominent. It's the same area? Yeah, same area as freaking Minion. I rewatched Oz Grand Powerful the first time. Or watch was not as good as I remember it to be. Was that the one with James Franco? No. Ah! So scared of falling off the edge here. This okay, I've never been down here before. With James Franco? Oh yeah. I remember being an okay film. I don't remember it being like great. But again, I'm one of the people who thought that live action Disney fantasy just has always looked kind of uninspired by comparison. It looks good from a technical level, but like there's no style to it. Well, the way with the CGI Sorcerer's Apprentice, felt like a nutcracker movie that they did years ago. 2017, 2018, I think. Yeah, it was alright. Malicious is a pre-wicked green Wicked Witch of the West. Theodora. The Creepy Return to Oz film? Well, the Creepy Return to Oz film is way closer to the books than the original one. That's the other problem though. Original film has become too synonymous for most people. That and, you know, that shit, Wiki, which is still a derivative of the movie there. As a result, that image is going to be lifted in the public sphere. Good luck having a good time making an adaptation of actually creating some books. It's hard as shit. Like casting another Wolverine after Hugh Jackman. Yeah, it could work, but you get into a damn good impression to break that public image. Find the fucking late, that took forever. Just happened again here. Alright. 4 remain. Shit. I think just to check whenever people went again after Logan. Because Logan was because there was a difference. Because Logan was he agreed never to do it again after Logan because that was a send-off, right? But I think Wolverine and Deadpool was also a different kind of send-off, because Logan is the end of the story of Wolverine. But Wolverine and Deadpool is the end of that entire kind of pre-MCU goodbye. That's why he's willing to do it. Eternals is good. I even had a comic book version of that, and that's what caught me to see the movie, and I liked it a lot. It's talking about the heads in the cabinet, aren't you, when you really creepy moments? M-slot, stop. This turtle was gonna be a pain in the dick in that final fight. I can already see it. He can be killed in these minutes. Hawkeye would never play James Bond after Diamonds Forever, and he still yet never say never happen again. Very true, very true. Yeah, I don't got much faith in the upcoming James Bond game. It's like every time, it's like Vampire the Masquerade. Like, every time they keep opening their mouths about the damn product, it's like you're taking away the shit you wanted to see. Like, what's the fucking point? The game could be very well crafted from a programming level. Like trying to change, you know, the bravado and the manner of James Bond doesn't work. It's not James Bond anymore. Damn it. Get rid of this shit. Where's he at? Money is the point. It's stupid. I get it. It's a business, it's not a charity. But you can't not deliver on what you promise your fans to not make money. I actually recommend reading some of the Ian Fleming novels. They're pretty good. And if you like those, check out Casino Royale and of course the two of the Dalton Bond films. Fuck, I missed. Damn it. Supposed to ram me from existence. Damn it, get it the fuck up. Come on, crazy, let's go. Perfection. Let's save the game. Slot 1. Let's do the highway loop. One of these green ones. So if I use my mask because my face changed, this mask never gives. Crushes my face. Am I now deformed by it? Pause that for 1 second here. What do you say? It says here. I want to fix Mila Kunis' Wicked to the West. The other guys want to fix Azula. Oh my god. The movie Wicked to the East does say there is a way to reverse what happened to Theodora. I think she's trying to make it like a tragic film where she kind of just gives in and gives up. Because some for people, once they're like 1 foot off the path, it's like, man, well, get both feet dirty. Plus, it's Mila Kunis, I understand. Let's rock this joint. Press forward to advance again. Because if I use my stick, I can go left and right, you see? If I use my D-pad, I can press forward to speed up. Let me load that. Only because doing that falling off the edge does cost you. Fix Azula though, it's kind of tough. It depends like where your morals are in the last Airbender. I could talk about it. But you, to be fair, you haven't seen the show, and this one's kind of a major spoiler. Alejandro. Should you present it to the prospect of becoming a leading lady in Hollywood? With the 2 bad mom movies and the voice of Meg? Oh, very true. Hopefully she has another chance later, you know. Some indie film will give her some hope. Come on, meds, kick in! I need the painkiller. That and a spy rom-com with Espinal Lesbo was the Guild Busters 2016. Are you talking about the one that's like you have Tracer at home? I don't know any other name other than Leslie. That's because that's the one that got the most shit, you know? Shit. There we go. like poetry. It just sounds good. Ah, Sweet Tooth. Fuck. Kate McKinnon was the blonde glasses, so Kate McKinnon is not the We Have Tracer home lady. Okay. I know this is the black one. That's the only one I can't remember because that's again they gave her the most fucking shit. Everything went dark for a moment. Stuck here again. Leslie Jones, yeah. Probably if I walked out when I was 15. Second half, you couldn't take it anymore. You actually wanted to see Ghostbusters 2016 in theaters? Jeez. Oh shit. Where'd everyone go? Yeah, yeah, you know why it's bad, right? Because they didn't script anything. Like, most of it was improv. It's the same thing that happened with Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Unless you have good-ass chemistry, like the Grouch brothers, or the Marx brothers. Yeah, the Marx brothers again. Unless you got good chemistry, like the Marx brothers, sorry, because Grouch was the one who had like, the craziest improv. You are very good chance it's not gonna end well. Where's my turbo, I swear? Well, and even then it was so bad that they, on home release, they called the Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Well, that was so fucking cool. It was funny. I love the original. I wanted them to give it a chance. Ghostbusters isn't ad-libbing on set. You're right. If there is ad-libbing, everyone needs to be a certain role. The problem is that when you have, except for the leading, the main one, you know, the brunette one, I forget her name. She was supposed to play the grounded, the grounded scientist. But when you have one of those and everyone else, like the other three, were just trying to all be that mad scientist character, the same kind of mad scientist character, you're gonna run out of material very fucking fast. Even when you have crazy professor versus crazy professor, like in, let's say, Despicable Me, they are two different kinds of nutty. You can't have everyone with the same flavor. Get back here, Sweet Tooth. It's time to teach you a lesson. And there were three. Let me see this here before I go crazy. Everyone was downsizing with Matt Damon. Alexander Payne, interesting films. Is that the one when everyone literally gets shrunk? For whatever reason? This literally sounds like the plot of like a rejected Honey I Shrunk the Kids sequel. Are you know more talking stuff like that? Like Ghostbusters 2016. Yeah, okay. Ask them the question: do they like 2016 because they've seen the OG Ghostbusters, or do they like 2016 because they've never seen it? That's a completely different audience. But it like has its own separate thing. I can get it. I mean, I wouldn't like it still, but I can get it. I can respect it. But then again, they also could like it because they have, what's his name, Captain America, Chris Hemsworth in there. That's the dumb intern. Like, I'm gonna need my shirt back. That's not a shirt. I know it's not a shirt. This one feels like longer than normal. What the fuck? What's the of minutes. Honey, we shrunk ourselves. Oh, I thought I was imagining that. I thought it was some bootleg swap meet bullshit I was imagining. Cause honey, we shrunk the kids, honey, we shrunk the adults, honey, we shrunk ourselves, and then what was it, honey? We shrunk the audience at Disneyland here. Maybe we'll watch the contest, but I'm not afraid of him. Just gotta find a way past the force field and I win. Hemsworth is Thor. Aaron is Cap. Excuse me, Princess, I forget who's who in the MCU. But all the ladies talking about like, oh my god, he's so hunky without his shirt. It's like they all blend the same. Except for Iron Man, because Iron Man only has an undershirt on. The worst movie I saw was Ghostbusters 2016, Son of the Mask for Last Airbender. Did you see Last Airbender in theaters like I did? That was a film... That was a film we didn't even want to see, but we wanted to see Despicable Me, but the theater we went to, like, literally stopped showing it the day before. It was already kind of late, so we had to watch something and go back home with nothing. The worst part of it is like one of the few times we actually ate food at the movie theater. Food. Yeah, not a good day. Okay, I tapped the butt. Let's do it. Unfortunately, hey, trauma bonding. Whoa. Painkiller's kicking. I'm feeling shit. There. RiKo. Let's go. One more. Come on, one more tap. I want to do it. The Sea Smurfs 2011. My best friend from high school didn't want to go see Apollo 18. What? Was he just not into the cast, or was he just not into space? Unless, I mean, if he was like one of like the two Smurf fans.
For hours, and the whole time I was having this really scary dream. I dreamed about my boss, Mr. Creel, working on those creepy masks he used to make. It was my first real job after college. I didn't want to screw it up. I wanted Mr. Creel to like me. But then, this one day, I made a terrible mistake. I didn't mean to upset him. I didn't mean to be so clumsy. But I was just so stupid. I could feel the nails crushing the mask down on my face. And to make sure the mask stayed on tight, Mr. Creel made a weird-looking key. He said it would make sure the mask would never come off. Now that I think about it, maybe it wasn't all my fault.
Frank Azaria, the live action car was only worthwhile thing in that turd. You know what? Think about it. I wanted my boss wanted me to die. Is it bad to think such things? I don't think he was into found porch fooder. They wasted the late Jonathan Winters from Mad World for Papa Smurf. You know what the worst part is? Like, as I saw YouTubers review the second Smurf film, and one guy had a point. He's like, well, apparently in this version, Gargamel actually abandons the whole Smurf thing, makes money as an actual wizard, and he's rolling in the big bucks. So why don't we go back out to the Smurf if he's clearly doing better on the side gig? And I'm like, that's pretty bad to kind of force that kind of like doing better back into a shoe situation. But I never had Smurfs. It was just too old for Hanna-Barbera for my taste. And I like Scooby-Doo. I like the Flintstones. I even had Josie and the Pussycats cassette tape. Wasn't it the cartoon of like Charlie Chang and his family? I even saw some of that. I like Hong Kong Philly, but Smurf was just the one I could never vibe with. What's this? Just the construction zone? Because there's a box you can break here to unlock Axel. That's there. And the boss, yeah, for this game, yeah, boss is an asshole, yeah, but I forget if it's the ending cutscene or if it was this cutscene. Where in the original vet version, it was supposed to be her father, not her boss. And that's one of the things that I think they should have kept. Yeah, it's fucked up, but it makes a lot more logical sense. I'm gonna call the cops on a boss like that. There's something about this game. I can't tell if this is like Calypso, like getting to the worst of people, or if this is just how like the world's kind of fucked up and people just kind of roll with it in this world, you know? But this is just like all like the poor like 12 souls of just the metal. That's one thing. But again, if it's all like all of them are just like really the whole world is just kind of fighting. It's like a normal Tuesday to them. For that would have been more something but realistic. Exactly. That's kind of the point. They kind of got to a point where they got the psychology down. But the question is like, okay, can gamers actually stomach this? And I think they were actually low-key afraid of an adults-only rating. Where's he at? There you go. Twisted Metal series is not the worst thing in the world. It's a pretty solid adaptation, but again, I wish they had the demo derby instead of a death race. But I guess it kind of makes more sense for a TV show. For the movie, you got a demo derby. Or the limited run series. Yes, can let's do this. Hire locksmith as well. Yeah, so we think a game like this, you guys kind of buy into the premise. You don't buy into the premise, these things collapse very quickly. But that's just fiction for you. If it's not ironclad tight, it's very easy to fall apart. There's roadkill, finally done. manslaughter. Come on, three more things. But a bunch of that would remind me of Twisted version of Twisted Metal backstory. Yeah, for Batman's backstories, the whole thing about Batman is that Batman's villains are all essentially victims of their own psychology. And Batman is too. That's why the game is interesting with the whole mask on, mask off thing. It's not like Punisher where it's clearly just fucked up people. And that's why Batman kind of fights for them to get a chance at Arkham, because he knows that psychologically there is a chance for them to save themselves and be redeemed. Well, maybe barring Joker, or maybe two other ones, like Bane and some versions of Bane, some versions of Scarecrow. But typically, there is a chance for these people to redeem themselves, because it's all mostly psychology. That's why he does his best to fight and save everyone. The potential, because Batman fights for the potential for every human being to be redeemed. While Punisher is the opposite, where he feels that once you fuck up, you can't be fixed. Oh, if you say what you want, but even the Shadow would gauge you and be like, hey, I think you can be saved, work for me. If I don't, I'll kill you. Vtubers will probably have to rival the Joker. But after what's happening in fucking absolute Batman right now with the Joker, holy shit, bro. In terms of goddamn freak of nature. What was it that like the creature Joker from like this? Oh my god! I'll send it. It's tough to explain. Yeah, Punisher rarely lets you go. That is so satisfying to use, but damn, it's so hard to hit. Maybe behind me. So why is Mr. Grimm's like the last one standing with me? Just two more, and we'll make it. Oh, I think I've played this one before, the Snowy Roads, on stream. Full of small and full enemies. Gotta keep moving if I want to survive like this. Yeah. But funny thing reminded me about the Punisher. At least, like, when they had that whole trafficking ring, he spared one of the hookers, and then she's like, "What are you gonna do to me?" She says, "I'm gonna let you go, but I want you to do what the thing that would make your dad proud." And he just walks away, losing into the alley. Oh shit! Well, that track sounds epic, but I'm off the edge here. I know myself. Ethereal Demented track, I love it. Like, this feels like it could be, like, if it was like a little less heavy on the vocal, you probably could have put it in Silent Hill. The reason that a lot of my villains, like the Twisted Mental cast, are unstable, dangerous freaks, but still tragic freaks. The real ones are people who made them that way. With the exception of Sweet Tooth, I'd say you're goddamn alright. And then even then, again, Raven and Krista, both of them were just exceptions in that role. Krista's not in this game. Yeah, but this one especially, yeah. thought I got him. Shit. Hello. Oh, you're doing D&D? Welcome back. You think Krista with a K, Calypso's daughter? Yes, she is. Calypso's daughter, yeah. And now Twisted Metal 2 ending is like one of the better endings in Twisted Metal history. I mean, there's some discrepancy between the comic book for Twisted Metal 2 and the actual game. Could work. How was D&D, anime? How was it? Oh shit, missed. Give me that kid. And unlike Raven, for Krista, unlike Raven who likes the taste of the killing after the whole thing's said and done, Krista doesn't really develop that whole, it's kind of neat to kill. She's like, ah, fuck, I hate doing this. But she's a character that will pull the trigger because it's the only option left. Here we go. Ah, fucking ice. I think I've gone the ice part for the entire fucking game, to be honest. Axel's gone. 4 left. Oh, whoa! No, don't fall off the edge. Okay, to save from having a stroke, let's go. Oh, we're all playing session, no combat? Interesting. All of it was fun, bro. That's all that matters. Don't forget the safe word. That's just kidding. Get Warthog, buddy. No! Fuck, I missed it. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code! Wait, wrong character. Who's that, Grim? I killed Grim because it's not just him the whole last character the entire time. No! No! I'm only gonna reload because I need that. I need to have those. Because I need to have that shit for the final boss. We've seen he's not casually evil at heart. Yeah, his ending in this game just confirms it to the point where people are like, this is the best ending in Twisted Metal ending in this game. Like not even like his ending in Twisted Metal Head On. That one only gets close. Trying to get Graham second last here. What? It kills me too? Okay. Save it here. Kind of like the Joker. So the Joker's got Batman, you know, it's like that's just, she's planning to break Batman though. You didn't even have that with Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth's just there. Because like so he's like so ingrained in the system that he would rather just like die than be free. So pretty up here, but it's all to see anything pretty. I wish I didn't have to keep fighting. Hard to type your hands burger covered in burger grease? Burger grease and cat fur. That's a very disgusting combination. I don't think it tastes good. I don't want to try it. Stay, let's go. Oh, keck indeed. You may acquire no oats. Gun outlaw, everybody. You forgot the pickles. Oh my God. Whoa! Oh yeah, that was stroke inducing. Let's go kill that. Him? Damn it. Oh, whoa, okay. There we go. Man's starting to kick in finally. Go back to the average Redditor, bro. I mean, that's what they made him into the Patrick show. That and then being the nostalgia critic, essentially. Pretty slow with his mother. I keep forgetting that part. Oh shit! They won't fall on a secret XP just yet. Bro, is this true? Okay, I gotta be careful with this bad boy. I'm gonna fall. Careful. Parody nostalgic critic, yeah. To be fair, I think he's kept them a bit more relevant that way, but it also does fit Bubble Bath. It's not like some random new character, like some wasted SpongeBob cameo. We got Johnny Depp for a surfing episode. It does nothing, you know. Shadow, and that's too much, 20 minutes. Let's save this shit, save again. Oh yeah. Oh. This game really wants me to fall to death. Oh, what? Oh, I guess he fell to his death, okay. saves me a fight. Before, after smiling, this was before smiling friend gave Doug a cameo. I think my friend was just like, yeah. The comic guy in Simpsons whose modern girlfriend, his girlfriend, is Asian because, of course.
You're in violation of Midtown
That's
City Code
true.
4432.
She showed the
Step
episode
out
of the
your
80s.
vehicle and surrender peacefully. Time's up.
I like the police, but I'm so tired of just being locked up. I need all these missiles. Yeah, my special's gonna not be so good if I'm trying to evade. Comic was Scare's mother? Yeah. And there was one with, what's his name? With, Mr. Burns. With, Marge's mother. Come on, take her to me. On the fucking platform. Shit. Dear God, cover your eyes, boys. Oh my God. Do you really need the money for that really rare comic book? Do you really need the money that bad? Come on, tanker, shut the hell up. Ice powered shit. This. Has to be homing. Those are two levels. Damn. Monk? Tensei, see like chaotic evil? Okay. Fresh down. Alright. Just good for maneuvering. Shit. Oh, 5? Dope. Too close to the edge, too close to the edge. Oh shit. No! Last life. I don't get why this one's so fucking hard. Well, nah, I mean, that's not true. I was like getting in the right spot. Yeah, because my specials can't really hit them well. Can't just lob them like a grenade. Okay. All right, one more. So close, so close, so close. No, this is scary. Okay, one more homing missile or two and we'll be good. Okay, we get one more missile. I'm so glad we're on the edge. Get back here, get back here. No, no, no! Fuck! Damn it! Damn it, that's not what I wanted. I thought I could... From the beginning? Oh, fuck, I didn't save after I destroyed the fucking shit. Okay. Makes sense. Get back here. See you tomorrow, but the one the day after? Yeah, that's what the plan's gonna be. Fuck! Keep trying to find a way to the campaign. Does it work? Yeah, God would never, in all Twisted Metal, God has never existed to you being safe from the edge. So every Twisted Metal game, even if you fall off the edge, you lose alive. Tanker, where's the tanker? Come on. I always want to save my last lives and I can't burn this part. Yeah, fuck, I was too far from that. Can right here. Let's go. Come on, tanker, come on. Behind me, let's go. Come on, buddy. Alright, let's do this. See? That was so cool. I should have saved Scum right then and there. Problem is, trying to play evil characters. It's just tricky to balance them. The evil characters, people just tend to think that evil's like you fuck everyone. That's over when that's not necessarily true. Okay, so I'm just too close for the fire missile fight isn't working. Makes a lot more sense. Oh shit. Whoa! Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Grab one more. Good. And it's gone. We got him. Oh, thank God. What guys were playing Smear Sparkler? Players was playing a tank role. Pick the Bard, stop picking Bard. Bard got recently in games?
I had won the contest, and now I was gonna be free. I went to see Calypso. I told him I wanted my prize. But you know what? There's always a price to pay for something you really, really want. If I took the key, Mr. Creel was gonna die. Why couldn't he just have been nice to me? It's funny, now that I had the key, I didn't want it anymore. I like my new face now, much better than the old one. Doesn't cry and it doesn't look scared, and it'll always be pretty even when I'm old and gray inside. There's a whole lot of people in the world just like Mr. Creel. Someone has to show them that they can't do bad stuff to people like me.
Saving that? Yeah. I do think they wish they would have put a bit more high stakes on why she shouldn't have pulled that key off. Because if it's her boss who screwed over, that's one thing. Her dad, maybe, but I think it should have been just a tiny bit more tension. But all in all, the fact that she embraces the mask is what's the most important thing here. The chain, yep. Yoink. Well, guys, which one of the two did you like more? Did you like Preacher's ending more? Did you like Dollface's ending more? your closing thoughts in, guys. Did she take all that to get screwed in? Very true, very true. That is a good point. I didn't think about that. I forgot it was screwed in. Or nailed in. I forget. Either the two. I forget which. So before I forget, yeah, no stream tomorrow, but the day after there will be. I'm, again, not going to be Suikoden in unless it goes on sale that day. So if not, I don't know. I'll probably do maybe Twisted Metal on the PSP. Probably. I heard about how Bruce Dickinson sung the U.S. national anthem. Yeah, that was completely unexpected. One vote for Preacher having the better ending. Alright. 2 for Preacher, tragic twist. 1 in Preacher story. So that's 4. So basically all of y'all like Preacher more. Well, Dollface, you try, but sometimes you just gotta be a little cookie in the head and people love you. Alright, I'll catch you guys in VC if you guys want to. You know, Discord links down below. And until next time, this is Shimo signing off. Take care, raise those fucking horns, and we'll see what goes on the other side of the penitentiary soon.